적당새길제 국태민한 범년자시화연 봉도다들궁이시 한양등곡세 삼각기봉하고 봉황이 생겼구나 봉황 눌러대골 짓고 대군 앞에 육조로다 우양문화 각산한 각두각을 마련할제 왕십이 청룡이여
The link between Korea's potters and Japan began with Japanese connoisseurs admiring and cherishing these simple, rustic bowls, and with warlords desiring to possess these craftsmen and their superior technology. This marriage of Japanese imagination and Korea's skilled potters has left Japan with several important legacies. Technological and design developments from this era went on to affect world ceramics for centuries. Japan's porcelain tradition is now world famous, and today potters from all over the world come to study ceramics with the Japanese. Yet the world has been left unaware of Japan's debt to Korean potters.
やっぱりこういうのがあったやっぱりちょうどそのアメリカにいたそのなんていうかな黒人の人たちが連行されてね来てたものすごくやっぱりこう苦労しておるそういうものがあってこの焼き物を見とってもやっぱりそういう韓国から連れてこられてついてきた人もおろうけど連れてこられた人の焼き物作ったなというような焼き物は
Hi, I'm Brooke Lee, and I was Miss Universe 1997. I was the first Korean American ever to win the Miss Universe title. And I want to tell you about a project that's very near and dear to my heart called Treasured Above Gold. Koreans believe that Japan's great, world-renowned ceramic legacy could never have been achieved without the technical genius and labor of thousands of Korean potters taken captive by Japanese generals. The Japanese, on the other hand, say these potters came to Japan willingly to seek a better life after the devastating war, and that the Japanese generals gave them support for establishing kilns. No matter what side of the dispute one might stand, this documentary will show that Korean influence in Japanese ceramics is indisputable. This feature-length documentary hopes to help in their bridge building by revealing their common ceramic heritage and the cherished Korean tea bowls that tie them together. Stephanie Castillo is an Emmy Award-winning documentary filmmaker and former journalist. She's not Korean or Japanese, but a Filipino-American who loves cultural histories and knows a good story when she hears one.
I first came across the story of Japan and Korea's historic ceramic connections during the summer of 1987, when I visited South Korea as a journalist. At pottery kilns near Seoul, I saw something that amazed me. Japanese tourists arriving by the busloads, buying tea bowls and every other kind of ceramic wares at what to me were incredible prices. At one kiln, I expressed my intrigue to a famous potter, Mr. Chi Soon-tek. Mr. Chi laughed warmly at my amazement. He took me into his private showroom. His showroom was filled with all kinds of pottery, porcelain, celadons, none of it for sale, all replicas of Korean antiquities. Many of the originals are in Japan collections today. And then he pulled out a large book on Korean ceramics. It had been written by the Japanese in the 1920s, during their occupation of Korea. He said it helps explain why the Japanese are the biggest collectors of Korean ceramic antiquities today. This small education by Mr. Chi excited me, and I vowed to him that I would write about it. Mr. Chi has since passed away, but his story planted the seeds of a big dream in me, to one day tell the world about this remarkable Asian tale.
처음에는 자왕의 형태를 제대로 못 만들었죠. 그러나 일본 사람들이 와서 자꾸 이제 지도도 해주고 이래가지고 그 일본 사람들 이제 기호에 맞게끔 제가 이제 만들게 된 겁니다. 그러나 그 일본 사람들이 기호에 맞는다 하는 자왕이 옛날에 우리나라에서 임진왜란 때 일본 사람들이 가져간 그 작품.
Stephanie invited me to be the on-camera host for this documentary, and we are going to be going to Japan and Korea and showing you how this story unfolds. I've been to Korea once, but I'm very curious about my heritage and my culture, and I feel like this story is incredibly important and needs to be told. I can't think of a more fascinating and important story of culture, art, and beauty that ties these two countries together. We're planning on shooting this for high-definition television, a 90-minute special, and we're looking for your help. I look forward to the completion of this film so we can take this journey together. Please consider becoming a funding partner. Help us get Treasured Above Gold made so the rest of the world can discover this remarkable story.